make, it affects each and every one of us. And it's not something to be taken lightly. So we want to make sure that when someone says yay or nay, it's because they know that their vote and their decision will certainly impact the Virgin Islands in the right way. So again, the power of words. I encourage you to listen, tune in. You can listen to the sessions and the meetings via television or on the radio, but take some time to listen to your senator. We're going to continue to move the program along because I know that you're all waiting to hear from the senator himself. So what I'm going to do, don't leave before you get a raffle prize. We have lots of prizes, but I'm going to hold off on that for just 1 second as I call Mr. Simeon Thompson, spiritual advisor and IT specialist, to the microphone so that we can make sure that we can have the introduction of the senator and hear from the senator before you get a little hungry or tired. So we're going to continue to move our program along. So ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Mr. Simeon Thompson.
Good evening. I was texted by Tregenza just a few days ago, and he asked me he gave me an option. He said either you're going to do an endorsement or you can do a prayer. And I told him I'll do a prayer. However, I came this evening here, looked at the program. And I have a new title, Spiritual Advisor. Well, listen, I'll roll along with that. But I'd like to say this. For the Lord is good, and his mercies endure forever. This is true, no matter who you are, what your station is in life. You may not even know that God is working with you and through you every day, but in fact he is. And when you take that breath in the morning, you have to know that there is a God. There is no doubt about that. Now listen, maybe about 2,000 years ago, there were a set of religious people called the Pharisees. And they were the spiritual and legal advisors of the people of Israel. And the thing about the Pharisees and the Sadducees and all those others who took care of the people's spiritual needs and, in fact, political needs, is that they kept on telling the people what God's word said, as opposed to hearing from God and from the voice of the people and then getting their direction from that place. Now, Cody, when you started out, you said that you're not a politician, but with... I ended and started. Okay. But you said that you're not a politician, you never liked politics. I think that was basically the gist of it. But I've got to say this. From the time the sperm hits the egg, you're involved in politics. That's the bottom line. There's so many sperm traveling up to hit that egg, they're all fighting for a place. And essentially, this is what politics comes down to. So there's nothing wrong with being a politician. Absolutely nothing wrong. Every day in your life, you're a politician. You have to compromise, negotiate. You're working through different situations. However, there are individuals who have become career politicians. And the problem with their approach is that they do as the Pharisees did, and they listen to their own voices rather than the voices of the people. And that will never work. That is not a solid foundation. Because in the end of it all, it is the people that gives the politician the voice. But I want to take this one step more. During that time, there came a man by the name of Jesus Christ. And he took the whole scene and just turned it upside down, because he didn't care where you were in life, what your station was. He listened to you. He heard you. He bent his ear. He bent at the knee. He did not care. And I'm standing here tonight to tell you that in our presence, there is a man who, although he's involved in politics, this man here hears the voice of the people. Come on now, you can do better than that. He hears the voice of the people. And you see, if you're going to stand and take power from the people, then you need to give it back to the people. And that's what he does. And this is the same thing that Christ did. And the Apostle Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. So what we're looking at is examples. And I believe that we have an individual in Mr. Tregenza Roach who hears the voice of the people, will continue to hear the voice of the people. And it doesn't really matter who the naysayers are. And as you've heard tonight, he's focused, he listens, he deliberates carefully, he takes his time. And it doesn't matter what the naysayers say or do. Here is the point. If God has sent you, then I don't care who stands against you. It is going to work. His will is going to be done. And in myself, when I look at him, I say that God has sent him. If you compare many of those who have come before in the political arena and those who are there now, not taking anything away from anyone, when you look at him, there's something different. When you get close to him, there's something